I just wanted to give an example. Just got out of the car. She's already potty, so I know that. So I don't have to worry. I don't have to give her a potty break. But we just got out of the car at the park. And oh, she's getting excited. It's very busy down here today. So I'm going to do, there we go, that was a tap. I'm going to do engagement work right away. I'm going to get her in tune with me before we even get going. Good. I think I need to check my fit. Nope, let's go. Good. Good. Looking right at a person that was coming at us. Good. Thought that was an auto sit. It was just scratch. Sit. See, oh, we're surrounded by people. I'm not going to show them, but we're surrounded by people. So I think I need to, well, no, our fit's pretty good. But I'm going to just move some fur away because that was unusually high. And all right, let's try again. Scroll down. Let's go. Good. Yep, working lower. Just needed to pull some fur and tightened it one level. I know, don't look at the birds. I tapped on that too. Good. Trying to hold my phone in a way that's helpful. There we go. That's a person walking up. So I tapped right away. This is just like a tap on the shoulder. I'm at a 12. Good. 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 I'm gonna pause for a second. Heel. Good. So I want this before I even really go into anything busy territory. I need to be able to do this without needing to tap, preferably, without needing to even tap at a low level, preferably. Good. Good girl. Yeah, good job. Firm, good girls. I don't want to get her too excited. No light voices with her. But that's pretty good. Now we can kind of get going. We have an olive tree. She's always looking for something to pick up. So, hop. We'll work around all the olives. Heel. We do a lot of targeting, a lot of mental work. Nope. Up. There you go. Gets her nice and focused on a task rather than all the excitement that's around her. Just got busy basketball game and a baseball game, so lots of people walking through. Good. Hup. Yeah. Heel. Good girl. Now she doesn't really go for the olives down here because we've worked on that. But that's at our park. If I go to a new park with a new olive tree, I'll probably need to work on that as well. I'll probably need to target that. Heel, because it'll take a while. Heel. Good. Went up to a 20. Because it'll take a while for her to generalize. She doesn't get to have any olive trees. Not just the ones at the usual park. There's a dog. Some doggies. Glancing, no big deal with Callie. Especially, I look at the way the other dogs are behaving too. Really nice loose leash heel. Oop. Got her head a little. Nope, that was good. I'm doing a pretty decent pace too. I'm just gonna slow down. Good. Nice and slow. Good. Anytime she looks at me, I just mark it with a good girl. Good auto sit. Nice. She's looking at a ball. Basketball. Hey. Good girl. I tapped. I'm only at a 5. Good. Just didn't want her to continue to watch that ball roll by. Heel. Good girl. She's looking at a squirrel, so I scrolled up. See what she does. Good girl. Oh, wow. No tap there. I'm surprised. Let's go. I did tap on that. Because of the looking back. Nope. Good. I actually let that one go. That was just her drama. Her dramatic head look. since I just tapped and surprised her because of a squirrel, we had 2 squirrels run in front of us, like just along here. Since I got her at a good level there, my verbal NO was just an NO. Good girl. Heel. As we go into the this busy area with all these people, I want to make sure that she's paying attention. Good. I kind of did a shuffle of my feet, which is great to help a dog out. It's great for training, but now I want to be stealthy, see if she's really listening. Heel. It's kind of like when you use speed to train. Like you speed up, you do quick turns, the dog is really engaged. Well, what about when you just go for a leisurely stroll in, you know, you're taking vacation or something somewhere? Heel. Good. You want your dog to be able to listen when it's boring too. So practice both. Good. That's surprisingly good. Good job. I say surprisingly, she's looking at all the people. Heel. Heel. Good. Creeping ahead. More she creeps, I'm going to slow down even more. If I tap the button there. What am I at? I'm at a 20 again because we're surrounded by people. See, now we're right next to people, so my auto SIT is gone. I'm going to scroll from a 20 to a 5 and tap the button. All right, up to a 10. She knows what to do. I don't need to say it or do the leash constantly unless I feel like she's overwhelmed. So the verbal, at this point, like the verbal and the leash is to help her out with her auto sits. But she knows what I want, so I'm challenge her a bit. Usually if I do more than 2 taps, then by the 3rd time, I'll definitely give like a leash or a verbal. Heel. But this is what we're looking at. Good heel though.
Oh, was it?
No. I don't know what she's looking at, but probably a stick. Doesn't matter. I'm only at a 10. So my levels are constantly changing, guys. Jump up to a 20, back down to a 5, 10. Like, you've got to mix it up. Can't be the same thing. Just like leash communication. So let's say I'm using a leash, no e-collar. Sometimes I might just guide her. That's gentle leash guidance. Leash pressure, tension on the leash, however you want to say it. We usually just say it's guidance. Tension, good. Curving around me to look at people, tension, and then that's firmer. Okay, not that firm, not as firm as I thought it was going to be. Hey, cut it out. That was even firmer. So just like your leash should vary all the time. Hey, let's go. That was a surprise. Not as much as one as I would like. She's pretty excited today. Just like your leash communication should vary constantly. I'm going to go back to guidance. So should your e-collar. Guide. Let's go. Let's go. Good. You should never feel the same when you're training anything. Horse, dog, anything. Good. And if I do a stop, there's that woman running back. She must have been going to her car. So sit. Good, and release pressure versus like, hey, knock it off, which I was able to do because she was looking for stuff to chew. Heel. So anyway, got all these, let's go. All these different ways to communicate with your dog, and it should vary depending on the moment, depending on your purpose. We kind of like to say 3 to 4 considerate guidance levels, which is lower levels, or leash guidance for every firmer communication. But then you should be utilizing your environment. Like I can use the wall here, hey, to calm her down, really get her behind me. Practice this. Let's go. I can do lots of engagement work, walking into her, get out of my way. Good, she's looking at my legs now. She was looking forward at a person. Put her back on the outside. Good, more eye contact this time. Turn into her, look, now she gets out of my way. Good girl. Heel. So there's lots of different ways you can do this. I also like a lot of fun targeting. We can't do it today because the bleachers are taken up by lots of people. But usually we're jumping on the bleachers and on the picnic tables, command-based only. Not just like a free-for-all, jumping on stuff. But just doing lots of stuff to challenge her. We can do the wall. I can show you guys that. Hup. Hup. Come on, there you go. It's thinner than the brick you saw earlier, so it's much harder. They have to really focus. Come on, let's go. You want to guide them on. Come on, pup. I know, we haven't done this one since probably your first week. So guide them right straight on. Horizontal pressure. Don't pull up in the air. She has trouble jumping on things occasionally until she thinks it's fun. Then she'll do it easily. Slow her down a little. No corrections up here. Just gentle guidance. Good girl. Look how much she has to concentrate. She like can't even look at all the excitement going on because she'll fall. This is high enough. It gets too high for her, for a 1-year-old to jump. So we'll jump off here. Try to turn around, but I don't think she can yet. Come on, let's go. Come on. Woo-hoo-hoo. Never put limitations on your dog. Nice job. You don't want dogs under 2 to jump off really high surfaces. They do it on their own enough. You don't need to encourage it. Even if they're full grown, their skeletal structure isn't fully formed yet. So now I want her to pause if I can. If she bailed out, she bails out. But I want her to pause, break, and wait for permission. Good job, chick. Let's go. Is there any mints like I could have her? Up, up, yay. Sit. Good girl. Let's go. Just, play with stuff. Play with your environment. Have fun with your dog. It's not all about just the boring stuff. Let's go. Good. Gave her a little pop on that. Big noise. She lingered a bit too long. If she had just glanced, no big deal. But she really lingered on it, probably wanting to chase the ball. Really hard for her right here with the basketball players.
It's gonna get hot soon.
Let's go.
You have your arm sleeves?
That small, important moment right there, you won't need to correct your dogs very much at all if you keep them moving, keep them engaged with you. Stop letting them think they have something to say about the rest of the world, that they might be able to go over to that kid or might be able to say hi or might be able to get the ball. When you start making it clear that the walk is about you and listening to you, then everything else calms down. They become calmer dogs, not overstimulated, and that's a dog you don't need to correct as much. It's crucial. I love training tools, but I don't like using training tools as a crutch to blur the boundaries, because then you're correcting your dog all the time. So just wanted to put that in there. Like right here, for instance, we were walking by kids and she was just getting excited and making it very clear, no, you're not going to go over there. No, you're not going to pick things up anymore. No, you're not going to do these things. Keeping up with these boundaries makes everything else a piece of cake. Now, I know it's not always that simple with reactive dogs or dogs with high levels of anxiety, but that's your first step. No, you can't sniff without permission. No, you can't push through doorways. It's all about those beginning foundational boundaries being non-negotiable.
First, I'm just going to set her up, see how her threshold. Oh, nice. See, now this is associated with my car. If I had a totally different car, if I used my, our Prius instead, she might not do this. Might have to set this boundary with every car. Right, up, place. Good girl. Down. Very nice.